Good morning, everyone. I have here with me Goddess Lulu Trevena, one of my dear friends and somebody that I highly, highly respect. This morning, I was on her book launch and celebrating her and the other women that came together with their mission of sharing their wholehearted global message for women over 50. And I wanted just to give you the opportunity, Lulu, to tell us all about it.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. So delighted to be here. We had such a fun morning. And when I say, morning, some of the authors were in Australia. So it was midnight there. So it was a global group of women who are in this book. There's 22 authors. So we have authors from Europe, Australia, United States, and Canada. And these women are all over 50. And the general message is, which is the title of my chapter, is If Not Now, When? It's a call to women to live fully into their dreams, their desires, their passions, their creative expression. It's about confidence and courage and creativity. And these beautiful women have shared their hearts and their stories. And then they've also shared a tool, something as a takeaway for people to work in their lives with what they've shared. So this is a beautiful book. It's called Wholehearted Wonder Women 50 Plus, Courage, Confidence and Creativity at Any Age. And it's available on Amazon. And I will drop the link in. Can I drop the link in here?
We'll drop it as soon as we upload. Yeah.
And I just wanted to read a little bit from the introduction and tell you a little bit how this came together. So last year I turned 58, and my mum over 30 years ago, she passed at 58. So I was really in that deep inner sort of reflective place, but also looking at, how my life was moving forward. And in many ways it was working really well. In other ways it was like, I might need to look at that. So it was a prompting for me to realize I have so much more to give, so much more to experience, and to, rise to the challenge of my own dreams and not let anyone kind of push me off my dream path. So that's how this book came, to
gorgeous. And that's how I've come to know you and everything that you represent and everything that you do at your company, Live Life with Wonder. I mean, that just is your divine essence.
Yeah. And, I think a lot of us, we often think, we're living to our dreams, and it's not until we're down the track a little bit, we realize, I think I've let something go there. Maybe you do need to leave it go and look at another dream, or maybe you need to turn your focus back and say, what is that dream, and how do I want to bring that into my life? And I think we all want to live lives that are fulfilling and passionate and enlivening, and that we feel vital in our life. So that's part of the weaving in this book. And so I was going to read a little bit in the introduction. And I say in this section, pure intentionality is how this book was birthed. I dig words, they have texture and emotionality. I named my business Live Life with Wonder shortly after giving birth to my third child, Leela Persia, when I was 41. When she was two, I was admiring her joyous wonder as she looked at the small stones she picked up. I said to myself, children live with so much wonder. I wish adults could too. This still clear voice inside of me encouraged, register that business name, Live Life with Wonder. I had no idea that living life with wonder was mine yet to claim in so many ways. Over the last 2 decades, I've been a yoga teacher, quantum healer, coach, women's group facilitator, and author. All these have an essence of wholeness or healing and wonder. For decades, as women, we have found ourselves giving and perhaps even over-giving to others. Much of this has been its own reward and comes from our innate, natural, nurturing approach to life. Working with women in circles for decades, I have heard stories, far too many stories, of giving our power away, not being appreciated, and even feeling that what we did had no value. I have heard stories of trying to be superwoman or super mum, and the anguish that there was never a mark to reach that felt acceptable, even when you had the cape donned. Let me shine the light on you. I want you to be Wonder Women for yourself and only for yourself. It is time you cease trying to be that for others. No cape needed, no armor required. Leather bodice, skirt, boots, armbands, headbands, and gold belt are optional. At times I choose to adorn myself with some of these and dress as wonder.
Oh, excellent.
This is an invitation. And so wherever you find yourself, in your life right now, especially a woman over 50, to sort of settle into yourself and say, now what? Like, what do I want to do? So this book has gone on sale on Amazon today. We do have a beautiful draw with this book. If you buy the paperback between now and Friday, the 11th at 12 noon, you send the receipt from Amazon, you can go into the draw for some beautiful prizes, and many are over $200. They're from the authors, and you can work personally with the authors. So there's some beautiful prizes, and we're going to put that information in the links. But you email to me, lulu@livelifewithwonder.com.
And that's by 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, correct?
Correct.
Okay,
yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you for all that. And thank you to all of the women that made it possible. I can't wait to get my hands on my copy. And I feel very blessed to have been a part of just hearing your stories as it all came together, and watching you develop the art and gathering the authors and everything. And you've been a source of inspiration for me as I'm stepping into my book and watching you go through your process right before me. So thank you for all of that. You are most definitely a woman of wonder. And I love you so much. Thank you for being here and sharing your work with all of us.
You're welcome. And, we've had some nice chats around, taking our words out into the world and what that means. And, after the launch, we had this beautiful conversation amongst all the authors, and how much in themselves they actually grew and expanded and got nourished by the project, which is, when we have a vision and we step into it and others combine with us, the energy can just be amplified so much. It's just amazing. So
I agree with that. The collective has this just magical container that comes together with just divine perfection. And you leading that, I can't even imagine how fierce it must feel for the women in that tribe with you. And question, I believe, are you doing this as a series? If there's other women that may want to join you on the next book?
Yeah, so I'm looking at the second volume being about desires, sensuality, and passion. Yes. So I'm looking for authors who are willing to get their words out in the context of all of those beautiful, juicy subjects. And that's looking at launching in 2022. So,
and that's for women of 50 and over as well, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So if you're interested in putting your brave words out into the world, make sure you connect with my dear friend Lulu, and she will make it happen. Anything else you'd like to share before we say our goodbyes?
I can't wait to give you a hug soon. We haven't seen each other for a while. So
birthday hug. Yes, tomorrow is Lulu's birthday. So yes. So everybody hop over to Amazon. The links will be in the description of this video. Make sure when you get the book, please drop a review for Lulu. It helps her climb the charts, and also all of the wonderful authors that came together to make this happen. And we will see you soon. Mwah.
Bye. Thanks, Jen.